What is going on, guys? Happy Sunday and welcome back to the channel. You guys should already know, if you're trying to lose weight, you want to look good naked, you want to be lean, then you got to make sure you're eating the right stuff. And if your diet regularly consists of sweets and ice cream, then I imagine your physique isn't where you want it to be. And if that is the case, all is not lost, I promise. Because in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make delicious, high-protein Oreo ice cream bars that not only taste like you just picked them up at Dairy Queen, but they're also the perfect guilty pleasure if you're trying to lose weight. Each one is just 100 calories with a whopping 17 grams of protein. If dessert has been derailing your diet, then I'm telling you, give these recipes and this video a shot, because I know if you do, it just might change your life. And if you're serious about losing weight and you like the idea of eating foods that actually taste good, that'll satisfy your cravings and sweet tooth, then perhaps you should pick up a copy of the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, which you can find at the first link in the description. Not only do we have over 340 pages with every single meal covered, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, we also got even more than that coming, because every time I drop a new video with a new recipe on the channel, it gets added to the book for free and you ain't even gotta do nothing. That's too good of a deal to pass up, and I know with 100% certainty if you follow us in here, you truly do. You'll see results no matter what. You just gotta do it. If that sounds good, hit that link down below. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get it. If y'all are ready, their epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! I'm telling you guys, this is so easy. You could have your kids help you and they wouldn't even be confused at all. We're gonna need some popsicle molds. You can grab these on Amazon, and preferably you're gonna want a 6-pack just like this. This makes it easy to make multiple at a time. That way when those cravings come a knocking, you'll have a healthy Oreo ice cream bar for every day of the week. Now to begin, grab yourself a decent sized mixing bowl and a food scale. Can't forget that. And the first thing we're gonna add is 510 grams of vanilla fat-free Greek yogurt. And out of all the Greek yogurts I've tried, this Oikos 000 definitely has the best flavor. And next up, we need to have 48 grams of vanilla whey protein, or about a scoop and a half to this. And keep in mind, the better your protein tastes, the better these bars are gonna be. Just make sure you choose wisely, and for the love of God, don't buy it at Walmart. And then at this step, the last thing we need to add is 9 grams of a 0-calorie sweetener. And now we just wanna go in and get that Greek yogurt, sweetener, and protein all combined. And once you're finished mixing, you shouldn't even be able to see that there was ever a protein powder or sweetener in here. Now what we need to do is to add our secret ingredients that are gonna give this the flavor and the texture that we want. First one is Oreo pudding mix. We're just gonna weigh out 6 grams in our bowl, and we're gonna follow that up with 42 grams of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Now, the purpose of this is to introduce a little bit of moisture down here into the whey protein and the pudding mix. If we don't add this, this will be too thick. It'd probably still taste good, but it wouldn't be exactly how we want it. Doing this is gonna break down the whey and pudding mix and really ramp these things up to 11. We're just gonna add that in, and now we'll go in, just give it one more mix, let that almond milk work its magic, and then once it's this texture and you can't see any powders, you'll know we're ready for the final step, which is to add those good old-fashioned Oreos. We're gonna need 3 Oreo thins in total, which should look about like this. Then I'm gonna just go in one by one, break these up, and sprinkle them right down in here. Now with this recipe, I've tried breaking them up by hand and putting them in a blender. Both are great, but I prefer the bigger chunks when I just do it by hand, so that's how I'm doing it. But as long as you get them in here, you'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do the last one. Bada bing, bada boom. And now we're just gonna go in and give it one final stir. Don't be too aggressive with this, since really we just want these cookies to be in the batter, but we don't wanna overwork them, get them too soggy or anything like that. So get them basically just incorporated, and then once your batter looks like this, you'll know you're ready for the final step. And now the final thing left to do is take our concoction and carefully fill up each one of these molds. And honestly, this is the hardest part of the entire recipe. Not that it's difficult by any means, it's just that unlike everything else we've done so far in the recipe, this one actually takes a few minutes. And if you followed all my measurements exactly and you got the same style of molds, then you should quite literally have the perfect amount of ice cream to fill all these up without any going to waste. And then once you got it filled basically to the brim, you're just gonna take your stick, we're gonna push it down in, we're gonna lock it into place, and boom, would you take a look at that? That's exactly how we want it. And we'll just go ahead and transfer it back to here. I'm gonna get to filling the rest of these up. Once I do that, I'll check back in and we'll keep it moving. All right, guys, we got every single one of the molds filled up, all 6 of them. If you look close, you can even see the Oreos in there. And at this point, the recipe is practically done. The only thing we got left to do is to simply toss these guys in the freezer. They're gonna need a minimum of at least 5 hours to get the texture and taste we want, just like regular ice cream. But if you don't wanna mess with any of that, just put them in the freezer, let them sit overnight, and then you'll know when you go to them the next day, they're gonna be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these in. Woof, boom, find a good spot for them.
Get down in there now.
And there we go. At this point, it's essentially just a waiting game. We got some time to kill. And what better way is there to do that than to check on the guy that's cleaning my car and make sure he's doing a good job. Let's check on him. Come on. check it out, guys. Did he not kill it or what? That man needs a raise, I think. Now, if you watched my last full day of eating video, you know that I got a new car. If you didn't see it, then you're probably confused, but you need to watch it because that video is incredible. One of my favorite full day of eating videos I've ever done. The one right before this one. Thumbnail on screen, go watch it. But basically, exactly 2 weeks ago, I got a new car. This is a C8 Corvette convertible coupe Z51. Absolutely love this thing. And the first thing I do when I get a new car is call my man up. He comes, put a protective clear coat all over it, buffs out any scratches, clay bars it, treats all the leather on the inside, runs some stuff through the vents to make it smell good. He literally goes above and beyond. I mean, seriously, guys, there's not many things in life better than a completely clean automobile. I mean, seriously, look, this is so clean, you could literally eat off of it. I would. I don't know about you, but I would. I am so pleased with this detail, it's not even funny. Like I said, if you're gonna get a new car, putting a protective coat on it is the first thing I do, just in case someone spins rocks up at you, or you accidentally make a left turn through a pride parade and this thing ends up getting covered in a bunch of fluids you don't recognize, but they're sticky, or whatever the heck happens to your car. It's always nice to have that little layer of protection. And real quick, if you are in the Houston area, you're in South Texas, and you want someone that'll literally pull up, wash your car, you don't even gotta leave the house, they're gonna handle it delicately, then be sure to check out my friend Nick Johnson at Johnson's Auto Spa. He can pull up on you and get you right. He's priced better than a lot of people in the area, and he's a good friend of mine. I like helping my friends out. This isn't sponsored, he didn't ask me to do this or nothing. I kind of wanted to surprise him and yeah, put it in. So if you guys need that, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it, and even your car would appreciate it. So if you're in need of a deep clean, hit him up. Anyways, guys, we gotta wait on these ice cream pops to get all nice and frozen, and I honestly don't wanna make you guys wait around here with me. So through the power of editing, I'm gonna fast forward, and I will see you guys when it's time to pull these out. All right, guys, it's officially the next day. We let these things freeze overnight. Let me show you how they turned out. So get a look at this first and foremost. Right now, you can see it's frozen completely solid and it's still in the container. If you try to pull it out, it'd be a little difficult. But with this easy little trick, it'll be ready in no time. All we're gonna do is turn on some hot water. Then we'll just take our bar, place it under, rotate it for about 60 seconds. Then after that, we just pop the top off and boom, would you take a look at that? We officially have a high protein, low calorie Oreo ice cream pop. It's not only gonna help you crush those cravings without throwing off your diet, but it's also gonna keep you good all week because you got 6 of them. If you swap out whatever your late night guilty pleasure is for this, I promise your taste buds will thank you, but most importantly, your body will too. All right, guys, the longer we stay in here, the more this melts, and we wanna eat it in its prime position. So if you guys are ready, let's try these out and break down the nutrition. Come on. Here we go, folks. Now first, before we dig into this, you already know I give away a box of the best tasting protein bar in the world, the Anabar, in every video. If you want to enter the giveaway, just like the video, be subscribed, leave a comment down below. I choose a winner and announce in every video. And last video's winner is Zach Gibbs with a comment. I'm down 44 pounds from 210 and I'm literally getting addicted to the anabolic diet and lifestyle. It really is super simple when you follow the calorie protein goal and you're enjoying everything you're eating and you're not depriving yourself. Thank you once again, boss. Zach, my man, I appreciate you, dog. Thanks for the support, and looking here, you're down 44 pounds. That's nuts, man. From 210, you gotta be a completely different person, so props. And I really think here you nailed it on the head, right? When you overly simplify your diet instead of complicating it. We take our 2 rules I always tell you guys about. Hit your protein goal and your calorie goal every single day. You do those 2 things, then you quite literally see results no matter what. It's not rocket science, it's law of thermodynamics. There's no such thing as bad foods, only bad ingredients. When you're eating off this channel, you can rest easy knowing the food's gonna be good, you're gonna have some protein in it, and you can actually eat it on a diet. Man, thanks again. Email me in the description box down below. I'll get one of these lovely boxes of bars at you ASAP. And for everybody else, if you want the best tasting protein bar in the world, and I mean that, maybe you need some snacks to get you through the day, get a little hungry, you want some protein, or maybe you just need a late night dessert. If that sounds good, make sure you check these out. TheAnabar.com, the code RGF10 will save you money. I promise if you try them, they'll quite literally taste better than any protein bar you've ever had. And also, guys, big announcement, if you haven't tried the new flavor yet, Frosted Strawberry Cupcake, it's gonna start showing up in every HEB in Texas starting next week. This one is hands down my favorite flavor. I don't know if you can tell, but that box is literally empty. I'm out, and I basically have an unlimited supply. It's just that good. So if you guys go there and support, means the world to me. So if you're in Texas, head over to HEB. We're also available in every Hy-Vee grocery store nationwide. We're in a ton of supplement stores and gas stations. And make sure you stay tuned because I got a crazy announcement y'all won't even believe when I have it. Appreciate the support, everybody. Enter that giveaway now. Woo! Let's get to that ice cream bar, shall we? Check it out. It's starting to melt a little bit because we've had it out for quite a while, but you guys can see right here, we got the Oreos in here. We got the ice cream base, tons of flavor. And most importantly, it'll satisfy those sweet tooth cravings so you don't get yourself in trouble. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Jesus, y'all have to make this. I'm telling you, you have to make it. You gotta take a bite. I mean, look at that. We're literally getting chunks of that Oreo in every single bite. And as far as the texture goes, I don't know if you guys have ever had like a dilly bar, the whole Dairy Queen thing. It's got the texture on the inside of that without the chocolate coating on the outside. Seriously, the flavor here is incredible. If you make this for your entire family, I know your kids will love it. Significant other, guy that delivers the mail, whoever you got around that's looking for a sweet treat that's not gonna bloat them up and send them straight to bed with stomach pain, this is it right here. And here is quite literally the best part, people. If you make this exactly how I did it, for each individual Oreo ice cream pop, what we get is only 109 calories with just 1 gram of fat. We get 17 grams of protein, only 8 grams of carbs with 0 grams of fiber. I'm not sure if any of y'all see the significance of those macros, but 109 calories with 17 grams of protein in an ice cream bar is crazy. We eliminated a ton of the fat, ton of the sugar, a lot of the lactose, and ultimately created something that'll be a night and day difference for your body versus eating a regular one. I'm gonna say it's I'm blue in the face. A lot of us have very unhealthy habits with food. I used to think you need the ice cream, you need this stuff, or else what is life? But I'm telling you, when you make the food like this, you eat it, enjoy it. Not only does it have protein and the nutrition's on point, so you don't gotta worry about that part, but it also helps make dieting easier because you're not constantly craving stuff you can't have because you're allowing yourself to have it, but you're making sure it's the right versions. And late night right before bed, this makes the perfect guilty pleasure that I don't gotta stress or feel bad about. Seriously, you guys need to make this one. I know if you do, you will absolutely love it if you decide to. Take a pretty picture and tag me whatever's your social, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Let me know what you think. And keep in mind, if you have a copy of the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, this recipe is now in there, so go get your updated copy. Remember how I told you if you took the late night snack you were eating and swapped it out for this, how it would just do your body good without you even really having to try? Now imagine if you did that with every meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. You replace everything you're eating with the anabolic versions from my channel or my book, and you hit your calorie goal every single day. You will see results no matter what. It's simply the law of thermodynamics. Like I always say, this whole dieting process fundamentally is extremely simple, especially when you got this guy in your pocket. It's like trying to lose weight with all the cheat codes on. If any of that sounds good and you want to check it out, make sure you hit that link down below in my description box. And there we have it, folks. That's going to wrap up this video. That is so good. I appreciate you guys as always for checking out the channel. Hopefully everybody's doing good, having a good summer, and hopefully y'all's physiques are where they want to be. If you have lost a ton of weight recently and you're looking for some new threads, then maybe check out the channel sponsor, Young LA. Today I got on one of their cutoff tees per usual. You guys know I'm a simple man. This is in a little charcoal gray, and the cool part is they cut the sleeves off for you. So you gotta worry about messing anything up, getting them delts popping. I got their script shorts on. Love these. Wallet pockets. Pockets for your keys, everything you need. And we even got on the Young LA boxer briefs. Basically the same thing as Calvin Klein without Calvin Klein pricing, and I'm even wearing the socks. Seriously, absolutely love this company. They got stuff for men, women, children. Basically, anybody that wears clothes, and I know if you try them out, you'll love them as much as I do. YoungLA.com, code RJF will save you money, and it'll support the channel, and you'll be getting some cool stuff. And finally, guys, I'm a personal trainer. I can make you a meal plan, break it down, meal by meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, completely tailored to your individual needs, calorie goals, how much do you work out, food preferences, etc. I gather all that information from a questionnaire, and I make you the perfect plan that'll work as long as you follow it. If you want to check any of that stuff out, visit my website, RemingtonJamesFitness.com. And there we have it, folks. That's gonna wrap up this video. You guys are incredible. Thank you for all the support lately. It means the world. Make sure you head to an HEB if you got one near you. Grab that new flavor or grab an Anabar in general. If you can't, make sure you're into that giveaway. And yeah, I think that's it, folks. I love you guys. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see everyone of you with the next video. See you guys. Boom, 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 baby. Woo. We gone. Ice cream.